What's up guys? Today we're going to be going over how to install a C6 Corvette short throw shifter kit. The first thing that you're going to need is a short throw, obviously, something to pry with, a 7mm and a 10mm socket, a 13/16 Allen wrench, a T15 hex head, some Loctite, and then assortment of different wrenches. All right, now that we're in the car, this is why we're going to put this short throw shifter in it. As you can see, there's about 2 inches from neutral to gear and 2 inches back. There's also about an inch side to side play. So hopefully this will go ahead and clean all that up and tighten all the tolerances. But we're gonna go ahead and start pulling this apart.
First, we're gonna remove this lid. This is where you're gonna need the T15 Torx bit. After you get this off, you're going to pull the parking brake boot. Mine was pretty easy to get off because mine was already broken.
So I just pulled off this part. It's the passenger airbag sign. And all you have to do is pry that out. But there's supposed to be 2 screws here. There's supposed to be 7 mils. They are not in my car. And also you guys probably don't have a mouse nest in your car. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, this car came out of a barn and it was infested. So that's one step you won't have to deal with.
What you will need to do is pull off this side trim. There's 2 7mm bolts, and then you open the glove box and pull straight back.
Something else that you guys won't have to deal with is plugs that aren't connected, but there will be plugs down here that you need to connect. So I have a cigarette lighter plug that is supposed to go here, and my cigarette lighter would never work. My second one that's up here would never work, and I think I figured out why.
Once you have the center console out, we're going to move on to the shift knob. This is a T25 on mine, and then you pull straight up and also remove the shift boot.
Next, you're going to have to pull off this little rubber isolator real quick to get access to the 10mm bolts underneath. So there's 4 10 mils here. And then we'll pull this plate up and get access to the old shift mechanism. Those are 4 10mm bolts, and then there is a pin right there that needs to be released. Okay, now we're back to the reinstall. I threw the new gasket down, and we're just gonna put the new shifter in. It locks in pretty easy. Throw a little bit of Loctite on these 3/16 Allen heads and tighten it back down. All right, so one of the last things you're gonna have to do is open up the hole on the shifter cover. That's if you have a Hurst. I don't know if you have an MGW or a different short throw, if you'll have to do that, but for this one you do. I'm just gonna cut around this line here, and then we'll throw it back in the car.
Once that cover is cut, it's pretty much all the steps you just did, but in reverse.
Put back together, pretty straightforward installation, and I couldn't be more happy. If you look at the throw now, it's about an inch shorter. It's super tight side to side. I'll measure back here side to side. I'm guessing, maybe an inch or a ½ inch side to side of play. So you're bringing your shifts down by 50%. This is a good product. It feels good in hand. I can't wait to get it on the road so I can test it out. But thank you guys for watching, and have a blessed day.